Hello, my fun travelers. We are here and we're getting ready for our next excursion. Take y'all with us.
Baby, I'm talking crazy. I need you running my space, but I need it, baby. I'm late, but I still can check in with you.
Of Naples. So we are about to leave the main maritime station of the port, which is the biggest area of the port of Naples, and is where the big cruise ship like yours they arrive in here. On the left side we have another smaller dock, which is the place from which they're leaving the ferries and jet foils for the main islands of Campania region. So I'm talking about Ischia, Procida, and the most famous one, Capri Island. Here on the left we can see the first of the four castles that we have in the city, and that castle is called Maschio Gioino. It's a castle from the 1300s, and it was built by the French royal family of Danjo. We're gonna see also other castles today. This is just the one that we are very close to the port of Naples. In a couple of minutes we will be officially outside the port, and we're gonna start our panoramic tour. Building right in front of us, which is today just a bank. It was the palace of the stock exchange of Naples. In the middle of the square instead we have this obelisk which has a king represented on the top of this obelisk, and actually this king was the last king of the kingdom of Naples before we had the unification of Italy in 1861. Because before 1861 Italy was not just a single country, but it was divided in many several kingdoms, and the kingdom of a country that later became the Italy after 1861.
Look at the structure on that building. Remind me of New Orleans.
Is okay the temperature in the bus for you, or you want some air conditioning? And the color is always this one. And those buildings, they were built in the time of Benito Mussolini, which was the main person representing the fascism here in Italy. And in his time he wanted a corner, which is actually today the police station of Naples. And here we have another one on the left side, and this is the main palace of the postal office of Naples, and it's looking very similar to the other one. We just have this part which is a little bit darker, is black side, but in general is almost the same of the other one. Still called today Decumani, and we have other 7 streets going from the north to the south, and which they are making this area like a grid. In fact, if you go walking in the historical center, you will see all this famous Italian poet, which is represented right in the middle of this square. We have this obelisk with a statue of Dante right on the top, which is giving the name to this square. The orange and black building, unique material, and on the side of this old boarding school, we have some maintenance going in there, but still we can see this small arch right there, and this is actually one of the old dorm of Naples, because a long time ago we used to have all the
Some cute little clothes. I bet they're so expensive.
Not a food spot.
of Naples, which is a very important building of the city. And actually this big palace here, when it was built in the end of the 1500s, it was originally one of the first big university of the city of Naples. Then in the end of the 1700s, just a few years later that Pompeii was discovered, the Ferdinand Bourbon king, he decided to make this university, just to abolish the university, and he wanted this building to become a museum. after the excavations of Pompeii that actually were excavations in there. The Bourbon king he wanted to transform this university into a museum to keep in here some pieces of the archaeological things that they found under the excavations of Pompeii. So a big part of archaeological remains that they found in there, today we still keep them in this museum here. That's why we have till this point, because now we will turn on the left side and we have the rest of this street going right in front of us in that direction. And if you keep walking in that street, you will arrive in about 10 minutes walking in the biggest square of Naples. Plebiscitos. Go in there to enjoy this kind of musical concert.
No, that square we just passed, with the tents were set up. They do concerts out there.
So at this crossroad, if you have a look on the left side, you will have the main view on the port of Naples, the place we just left when we started the tour. There on the left side we have the castle, the main entrance. On the right side we have this small square, which is the Municipio Square. Municipio just means the town hall, because in that yellow building on the right we have the town hall of Naples. And right in the middle of the square we have the oldest fountain of Naples, which is called the Fountain of Neptune. And Neptune is represented right on the top of that fountain. It was built in the 1600s. Here on the left we can finally see, even if we have still these works here in the street, because we are finally, I would say, creating a direct link between the port and the airport of Naples, which is not very far from here, but still we don't have, and we had here in the city of Naples during the centuries. That's why every kind of building that we see, it was probably very different in the past, and in particular the castle on the left side, it was first of all much smaller than this, because in the beginning, as I said, was built by the French royal family of Dangeau. After the French, the Spanish kings, they went here to rule Naples, and in particular with Alfonso d'Aragona, which is represented on the top, which is they came here to do some research here in the castle. And during this research they actually found some rest of an Egyptian crocodile, so probably this legend was true. This big building on the right side instead is just the left side of the First World War. It was open to the traffic and it became the gallery, the tunnel that we can still see today. And this actually connecting this tunnel, the monumental area of Naples, to the side of the sea, because you will see very soon by the Bourbon royal family Ferdinand, because in that time he was very inspired by the French gardens of Paris, so he wanted to have something which was looking similar to the French gardens before the Allies arrived in here. That's why we have this monument in here, dedicated to all the people that used to fight in that time against the Nazis. We'll have this different atmosphere in there, which is very nice, very enjoyable. We will have a couple of stops for taking pictures up there, and on the way back from the Posilico Hill, we're gonna stop at the beginning of the seaside promenade of Naples from the other direction. And as I told you, Partenope was the first name of the city of Naples when the Greeks they arrived here. And they actually believed that the mermaid Partenope was living around the area of Naples, and that's why they decided to give this name to the first version of the city of Naples, because of this mermaid Partenope, which is, as I said, represented here in the middle of the square, close to this fountain. See very, very clearly from this point how the yellow tuff looks about that place. In the meantime, we can start already to have this look, this beautiful view on the Bay of Naples, which is going to be our second photo.
Alright, you guys, we are at the top of Naples, Italy, checking it out. Nice and beautiful. It's our first little stop off the bus here. Hope you guys can check it out. Alright, you guys, we have made it up here to Naples, Italy. We are checking out our first little stop. Got some history. As you can see, we see the whole coastline. They got 19 volcanoes out here. I did not know that, so that is something new. And we're getting ready to get back on the bus for the next stop, taking you guys along with us everywhere we go. Alright, my fun travelers, we are now at the next stop of this tour bus. We got, this is the other part of the area here. We got to see one of the oldest castles. Can't see in the background, but that big I think it's here. Right there is a volcano. It's still active to this day. Our tour guide told us those homes that lives around there is affordable, probably the cheapest house that you can get on the island, but that volcano is still active. But everything else on the island, as you can see, very beautiful, very beautiful. All right, we'll bring you back and go to our third stop. Alright, you guys, this is tourist becoming pretty good. We just keep wanting to get you on the bus. We get off, take pictures. We got a chance to see a lot of the city, and up at the very top now where the atmosphere is a little bit more different, but it's mostly by the water. You get to see all this beautiful scenery. I do like this tour. I can't recommend it so far. All our tours have been pretty good though, I can say. So we'll keep bringing you on, keep on taking you with us. Next time we're gonna go down the hill and go get some gelato. Hola. There you go. What is the strawberry? Is that strawberries? What is that? What is the strawberry with the berries? What is it? What is it? Huh? What is it? Vanilla strawberry? Is that strawberry? Let me try that one. No. Yes.
Eccoci. Allora, io crema di limone,
I don't know what that is. I'm just gonna try it.
sì, e ciuri ciuri. Ho detto
Quella là che sta nel bancone là, torno.
Okay, you guys, we're gonna try some gelato. It's really good. We got it from this place here. And we're gonna see what it tastes like. This is Italy port. Back. We have shops. Look at all these cute purses. You can smell the leather. You can smell the leather. Look at that neat purse. All right, my fun traveler family, that is our tour of Napa, Italy. It was fantastic. I hope you guys enjoyed it. Go ahead and give this video a like and subscribe to the channel. And once again, thanks for watching.
Ooh.